5 suspects arrested for their alleged involvement in the murder of Bafana and Orlando Pirates captain Senzo Meyiwa are today expected to appear in the Boksburg Magistrate's Court east of Johannesburg. The group was arrested in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal yesterday. Police Minister Gerrie Nel visited Meyiwa's family after announcing the arrests. It's been 6 years since the footballer was shot dead at the home of his singer girlfriend, Kelly Khumalo. His family says although they welcome the arrest of the 5 suspects, they are saddened that Meyiwa's father did not get to witness this day. His father, Sam Meyiwa, died last year before any arrest was made. Now, meanwhile, Afriforum and the Meyiwa family have welcomed the arrest of suspects. Advocate Gerrie Nel, the head of Afriforum's private prosecuting unit, was speaking earlier on Morning Live.
When I said that this was a hit or contractual killing or assassination, in fact, the police agree with me. We had a briefing by the police investigating team and police management in the week, and that is their view as well. So although we welcome the fact that they've arrested 5 people, and I think it's a huge step. One of those 5 people that will be appearing in court today is the man that pulled the trigger. General Satoli indicated that there are ballistic evidence linking a specific gun to the murder. And so I think it's absolutely well done by the police, Colonel Gerrie and his team. They deserve all the accolades they can get, but this is not the end of it. This is really the start. If there's a contractual killing, Sakina, everybody would say that the contractor, the mastermind behind this whole thing, should be addressed. And we think that should happen. That should happen sooner than later. I've had a briefing, as I indicated. I've been briefed on the facts as far as the mastermind is concerned. And I'm convinced that an arrest will follow, that the police have compiled a good case. And I just hope that happens.
Right, for more on this story, let's cross to our reporter, Chriselda Lewis, who's coming to us live from Boksburg. All right, Chriselda, good morning to you. So let's get another briefing as to what is expected today.
Well, Leanne, as you indicated, of course, 6 years on, now 5 suspects are in custody relating to their alleged involvement in the killing of soccer sensation Senzo Meyiwa. So the proceedings are expected to get underway at 9 o'clock this morning. And this is where we'll get to know exactly who these suspects are and exactly what charges they will be facing. So this is certainly a day, I think, that the Meyiwas and I think the nation at large has been waiting for, to get some kind of semblance of detail of what happened to Senzo Meyiwa. As you indicated, the Afriforum quite clear that this was a hit, this was an assassination, it was a planned hit on Senzo Meyiwa. So we'll hear this morning exactly what charges these suspects are facing here at the Boksburg Magistrate's Court. We're still awaiting, as the media, to hear exactly which court has been allocated for us. We're also going to bring an application to have this matter broadcast live. We'll certainly have to argue that before this court, before that is allowed. Of course, that's how these things do work, Leanne. But I think at this particular point, the nation continues to watch and wait for any semblance of detail pertaining to exactly who these suspects are, what charges they are facing, because you'd recall, Leanne, in that press conference by the police minister as well as the National Police Commissioner, they did indicate that some of the suspects were arrested in Gauteng as well as KwaZulu-Natal, and that while the others have been charged or arrested outside, others were charged inside prison, meaning that, of course, they are serving time for other crimes. So we'll get great detail here this morning on exactly what the details pertaining to that are. And I think the key question here is, Leanne, if Afriforum says that they've been briefed by the South African Police Service that this was an assassination, this was a hit on Senzo Meyiwa, it begs to ask the question then, who was the mastermind behind that? Who called for the hit on Senzo Meyiwa? So with everything that has come to the fore in terms of information that we now know pertaining to this particular case, this court will then have some details coming before it on exactly who these suspects are, and perhaps, as this case unfolds, a greater detail will then be heard about what is alleged to have happened on that particular day when Senzo Meyiwa was killed at the home of his girlfriend, Kelly Khumalo. You would know as well, Leanne, that over the past 6 years, quite a number of leaks and speculation about this particular case. But a clear indication, as I indicated in our earlier crossing, you could see and judge by, the interest in this particular case by the number of people that had come outside the home of Senzo Meyiwa in Umlazi, just outside Durban yesterday, when the police minister, Bheki Cele, had visited the family to give them details about this particular case pertaining to the arrests that have been made so far, ululating taking place outside his home, and people saying they're hoping that justice will prevail in this particular matter. But I think of concern for the Meyiwa family at the moment is that if Afriforum, together with one of the family members who was with Afriforum at that press conference, indicating that this was a hit on Senzo Meyiwa, then certainly this court then would need to find exactly who the person was who ordered that hit against Meyiwa.
Right, Chriselda Lewis is there, and of course we'll continue to check in with her as this is expected to get underway this time this morning.